All right. Hello, mic check. All right. Sorry for the late stream. I lost track of time. I forgot I was gonna cast at 6 p.m. But nonetheless, we're here, back for some PDL Season 3. Australia Premier Division, AU Rejects taking on Trident. I am Anna the Caster, and tonight, I am joined by Aegis, also known as Shane. Say hello.
Hello, happy to be here.
Okay, hold on. Let me double check if that audio got captured. Can you say something again, just in case?
Hello, happy to be
Okay,
here.
perfect. We are good. Okay. So yeah, straight up. A Rejects Trident. This is, if I'm not mistaken, this is the first premiere game, right? That we're gonna be casting together.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, Premier is a new division that we opened up. For everybody's information, is that we opened up the Premier division to Titan brackets, and because there was a lot of feedback given to us last season and season 2, that when upper division, which was basically we just threw anybody above like a certain skill level, like anybody who's like the outlier for MMR would be just placed in upper. But then it led to be quite boring for some teams, for like 11k MMR teams, like stomping 7k teams. It's like obviously very boring for both sides. So we decided to tighten groups and have I think Premier Division is now composed of people anywhere from 8k to 11k. Yeah.
All right. Thank you for the insight. That's like inside information right there. I'm typing out a long ass message. So Shane, can you get into the draft? You know, talk about which works, what doesn't, all
Okay.
that
So
stuff.
So I just want to say is that like some very notable things is that in Premier Division will this is probably the closest Phoenix League will ever get to having pro players play. So as we can see, some of the more niche picks here, a lot more of the meta based picks. So we can see Axe ban coming out, Dazzle ban coming out, Medusa ban coming out, and obviously from the responses, Nature's Prophet, Lone Druid, because these are probably respect ban specialists. But Nature's Prophet ban is like very common. Tusk ban is probably another specialist hero or something they just don't want to play against. But as we can see, first pick went to 8 pick went to the side of AU Rejects, and AU Rejects decided to pick up the Storm Spirit on the first phase. This is very, very, very uncommon, as Storm Spirit is quite an easily counterable hero, and uh, we can see that obviously he's very countered by like mana burn heroes, heroes that can screw up his mana. So Invoker, Nyx Assassin, Anti Mage, even Wind Ranger with Focus Fire to a certain extent, Monkey King, Diffusal. But yeah, so I just want to see how they make it work, and I'm really interested in seeing how the draft plays out. So
Yeah.
yes.
Anything that
Yeah,
was. What? Wait, hold on.
Necropos.
That's Necropos 3, no?
I believe so, yeah. So this probably looks like Lion Nyx 4-5, Storm Spirit mid, Abaddon 1, Necrophos 3.
Interesting.
And on the side of Trident, Naga Siren, Naga Siren 4, Disruptor 5, Slaughter 3, and I have no idea. This Dawnbreaker can go 2-1, 1-2-3. The Slaughter can go like 3-2, and then the Mortar can go like 1-2. So I'm not familiar with the players, so I can't predict. But
So that's Dawnbreaker 1. That's Zanite.
yeah.
And
Okay.
You Shall Meow, that's their mid laner on Trident.
5 seconds
Yeah.
remaining.
So we're gonna have that. We're
Fourth
gonna have
mid,
them shade
fourth
up.
mid, Slaughter off lane, Dawnbreaker 1, yeah. Sounds about right.
Yeah. Thoughts and opinions on Myrtle mid though. We don't really see that all too often in the SCA servers, no?
It's so okay. Let's be real, guys. Mortamid is really tops on innovation, right? Like, you go bottle, you get like a small catch item, like be it Atos or whatever, and then you go into this Aghanims and you go into this Gleipnir, and then your Q projectile is just huge, and then you can just constantly disrupt team fights, kind of like imagine um what's it called? Kunkka Shard on a lower cooldown. I think that's basically what it functions as, right? Like a fear away or a fear forward. It's like enemy forced movement disruption. So either to protect or to aggress. So it seems to be quite good here, as Abaddon is a hero that simply for the life of me, I cannot agree with Abaddon buying BKB, so he will struggle against this. And obviously Necrophos does not have a lot of movement speed to chase. I'm just really worried about how I mean on the side of on the other hand, if the Storm Spirit does decide to jump to Morta, the Disruptor is there to kind of catch him. So before BKB, the Storm Spirit really struggles, and even then, like the Disruptor has to will get Anagonyms at a certain point in the game, and the Storm Spirit will have to pre-BKB before jumping the Morta, and probably won't have enough burst damage to kill Morta within that period of time.
Alright, with that being said, let's introduce these two players first before we get into this match. So for AU Rejects, we're gonna have Gotcha on the Storm Spirit, PPX on the line, Gubala on the Nyx, AXPR on the Baron, Raccoon on Necrophos. On the dire side, we have Trident, Zanite on the Dawnbreaker, Yushal Meow Muerta, Taco, Naga Siren, G, Slardar, Helix, Disruptor. So, Shane, which lineup do you favor more?
Sorry, 1 second. I was reading chat. So in this, I really believe in like okay, first Dawnbreaker 1 cancelled hard counter by Nyx Assassin, right? Like I don't know how Dawnbreaker 1 like if the Nyx plays well, which obviously this is Premier and then they both teams know this. Dawnbreaker has a split pushing off map come to the team fight using ulti hero is kind of gimped because of the fact that Nyx exists. So Dawnbreaker's GPM and net worth will probably artificially go down. So because of the fact, so she has to play a lot closer to the team, has to split farm a little bit more. But then we can see that while the Dire does have some tools like pick-off tools, right? In the Nyx, in the Lion, in the Storm, with a really strong Abaddon, a really strong Necrophos in front. But then we can see that they have ways of responding to this with kiting. The Muerta can kite the Abaddon and the Necrophos with this eventual Ethos Axe build. And there is some synergy with Dawnbreaker and the Slaughter, and there is catch on the side of their team as well. But then I really think in terms of late game, I really favor the side of the Storm Spirit more. I think this is AU Rejects on Storm Spirit.
Yeah, that's AU Rejects.
Yeah, and because I feel like it's a much simpler draft to execute. You get one pick off. You have really strong team fight with the Necrophos. You have really strong team fight with the Abaddon. But then I don't know, like really, like it depends. This Naga Siren lane like could turn out really well with the armor reduction of Deluge as well as the Slaughter. And
oh wait, hold on, Shane. I think that's Dawnbreaker mid. Dawnbreaker has a bottle.
Yeah. Dawnbreaker mid, Dawnbreaker 1. It's one of those positions, right? Like if you really value the pick, but then if I'm not mistaken, it was picked second phase. So this would be 13 pick, and then it got answered by a 15 pick Nyx Assassin. If I'm not mistaken.
Upside, Rune fight. There's gonna be a double stun up. XPR is able to walk away thanks to the Photic Shield, but they're gonna try to go for Gubala. Looks like Gubala should be able to get away from that one. Takes a lot of harassment, while for the side of Trident, they're relatively healthy despite that. So, looks like it's gonna be 2 for 2 on the rune splits. Helix actually gets a D ward on the Disruptor. Huge. Alright, looking everywhere right now, Shane. What do you think is the lane to watch here?
The lane to watch, I believe, is mid is really just gonna be trade farm, and what's it called? Bottom is really just going to be to see whether they're like against Necrophos. You have a few kill attempts, right? Like you whittle them down, and then like either you hard commit enough resources. But I really think for our viewers, seeing how Naga Siren support would work would be a really interesting watch, right? Given that and it's a very uncommon pick, and we'll see.
So they're going Necro 1.
Oh, Necro 1! That's interesting.
Oh, bottom side, Helix has to be careful. Able to get out, walk away, no. Raccoon with the Death Pulse secures that first blood onto Helix. Not too careful there. Lion Necrophos against a Disruptor. More than enough to take him down.
I realized that the Muerta carry counter pick to the Necro last pick is actually quite interesting because obviously Necrophos relies a lot on having his W, his Ghost Shroud, to be able to not um, to be able to like prevent damage and be tanky, because in a way Necrophos is kind of artificially tanky, as one would say, because like he has to rely a lot on like, okay, going down low, getting a Reaper side kill, pressing his W, healing back to full. Um, but then with the Muerta, obviously the Muerta ult damage, you would actually want to wait for the Necrophos to pop the shield, as if I'm not mistaken, you take more damage on Necrophos whenever you have the Ghost Shroud up.
Yeah. Magic damage, right? From the Murta
Yep,
Pierce the Veil.
correct. And I mean, like there's no, I mean, maybe it will get to the point, since they're both playing pulse 1, right? Like Muerta will get to the point where she has a Daedalus, but at the same time Necrophos will get to the point where he has a Heart, he has like Eternal Shroud, Magic Resistance, BKB, right? Like Ghost Shroud. If I'm not mistaken, Ghost Shroud BKB works now because of the change to BKB.
Courier. Gonna get sniped there, bottom side. That's the null talisman on the Necrophos. Comes back, will secure Helix's life. A lot of harassment going on from Slardar, double range against the Slardar. That's just already painful to. Already a rough lane, Citadels.
And Disruptor is also not known to be a good laner.
Oh,
right?
gee.
Like,
A lot of that. I think he's dead to the blood grenade. He's gonna take away PPX. Secures that kill. Helix can do nothing but watch. Topside, Gubala falls down to Yu Shao Miao, but this bottom lane already looking rough.
yeah, I mean, excuse me. Disruptor is known to be a weak laner. Very long cooldown spells.
Lane.
Not good stats.
Zanak almost falls down. Wants to try going back in out the Gachi. Misses a Starbreaker though.
Yeah, this is a problem. I mean, Dawn mid is very impactful, right? Like getting this level 6 online as soon as possible is quite good. However, the problem with that is that, okay, who on your team actually wants to go in, right? Or to kind of set up for an offensive Dawn ultimate.
Uh-oh. Mid lane. Surrounded. I don't think Zanite's gonna be long for this world. Earth Spike coming out from PPX secures a kill. 3-man movement into the mid lane for the 4-minute water rune. Zanite falls down.
Storm.
That leaves AXPR topside. Oh, I think he's dead. AXPR falls down to Yu Shao Miao. So 2 kills for this Muerta carry to start things off. Not bad.
Balance comes due on the other side.
So as I was saying, Dawnbreaker mid is quite impactful as a hero, but of course still really struggles against the Storm mid matchup. That's the only issue. The redeeming factor of this hero becomes the fact that it farms extremely fast, and it gets its level 6 and its impact quite early in the game.
Clearly, topside. Fail coming out on top of Taco. Taco should be able to walk this one off. Shimleo also still in the area. Bottom, another stun going out on top of Helix. Glimpse back onto Raccoon. Another stun going out on top of Raccoon. But look at Raccoon. Doesn't take any damage, essentially. Double null talisman. And this G Slardar suffering. Earthbite coming out once again. G gets out a stun. Misses out. Right clicks going in. Not enough. But Helix sticks around. Maybe for a little too long here. Death Ball's coming out. Will secure the kill onto Helix. TPing in his Taco. But I think Taco might have TP'd into his death. Save your buddy syndrome, dodges out the death balls. Well done by him. But now, what can he do to outplay this one? Reeling back PPX under the tower. Taco gets hit by another death pulse. PPX. They leave him. Actually, no. PPX secures that kill. Onto Taco, so it's a killing spree now for the Lion. Glimpse back out to PPX. Helix comes back into this one. Non-stop fighting down here, bottom side, but the glimpse has already been used. G comes back.
Yeah. I think if the Lion left the kill to the Necrophos, they could have kept fighting because of the fact that Necrophos
Yu Shao Miao. He has a big stick, but Gubala secures the Lotus. Uses the stick. Is there any TPs? Any help? Looks like Yu Shao Miao's all alone, but thanks to the early boots, beautiful dead shot as well. Secures his life. There's no mana on Zanite, so Zanite could not come over to help him out.
Yeah, this is a really I really like that play from the Morta, wherein he wasn't afraid to walk up to the two melee enemies, lane opponents, because he knew that okay, like on the dime, the Dawnbreaker could have ult, and he's much stronger, and they TP'd a lot of supports bottom. So he with as well as with his 18 stick. Because Abaddon Nyx is again like they did not pick strong lanes. They picked strong heroes to counter each other, but they did not necessarily pick strong lanes. Yes.
Upside. Xiao Miao. He was lucky before, but I don't think he's gonna be lucky. Zanai coming in with the ultimate. They actually can't secure the kill onto Yu Xiao Miao. He survives on 30 HP. Dawnbreaker, Solar Guardian's in, but there's no follow-up. They keep Yu Xiao Miao alive, who... He's the only hero with kills in this game on the side of Trident.
It's looking a little bit rough.
Alright. Uh-oh. He runs into Kabbalah and Gachi. Do they have the chain? They have another stun coming out from the Lion. Can Zanite fight his way out of this one? The chain stuns are insane. Zanite stands zero chance. PPX and Kabbalah. Goodness gracious, the activity on these supports.
Yeah. When you have a lead like this, especially with a snowball hero such as Storm Spirit, you really want to push it by having your supports follow you around. As we know that Storm Spirit really cannot solo kill heroes. Like there is no hero in Dota ideally within game design, right? That is allowed to one shot or like kill people. So there is. That's why Lina was so broken for the longest time, right, with this Axe build. So that's why this Storm Spirit really needs to run around with the supports, and the supports need to follow him around. So they're able to secure kills.
Done out on top of Taco. Got you with a haste rune. Running right over. Earthstrike will connect. Looks like they will get the kill onto Taco. Helix will be keeping right in. Do they want to try fighting this one? Comes back. Oh, he tried to get away with that one, but he wastes all his mana. Yu Xiao Miao also miss out the dead shot. Footic Shield keeps Gachi alive. We want to try diving this one. There's going to be another spike on top of the Disruptor, and looks like Disruptor not going to be long for this world. Yu Xiao Miao can do nothing but watch as Helix falls down yet again on the Disruptor.
4K lead at 9 minutes. Looking really rough. Slardar still doesn't have a game.
69 last hits, 70 last hits on the net roll compared to the 28 on Slardar.
Yeah, this hero really it farms and fights at the same time, which is really interesting, right? Because it just exists while fighting in lane. So
what's your thoughts and opinions actually? Now that you're back to the pos 1, hint hint, wink wink. What do you think about Necrophos on the pos 1 now?
I think it's really good because in this situation because you have Storm Spirit, which is in a way a pseudo carry. You're a little, and I mean obviously with Abaddon as well, right? Depending on what items Abaddon goes, with either he's gonna go auras, he's gonna go like defensive items. But I would really like for the Abaddon to go like a lot more just like damage, because obviously the Necrophos is going to be like very tanky, gonna have his ult, gonna have his radiance going at all times.
Gachi gets a chain rune. Almost dies there to Zanai.
And the Storm Spirit, like obviously having a really good game right now, is probably going to be able to get to the Axe timing, the really like blow people up with level 25 talent shard this game, or like the game could end before then. So him being able to get on top of like them having to cast spells on Necrophos this game and Abaddon really just frees up Storm's game.
Shout out to AXPR going Midas on Abaddon.
Yeah. I mean obviously the fact that you pick Necrophos carry precludes you from being able to buy Radiant on the Abaddon.
You gotta have some type of farming tool on the Abaddon, right?
Yeah, which I really agree with, right? You have this much of a lead, you go Radiance, you still have the same impact as you have, like taking up space on the map, right? With Abaddon slowly farming waves, they can't go on you, and yeah, I just think it's good. Go for a more physical damage oriented build.
Well, topside, looks like they tried to go on top of Helix. Helix able to walk away. Gachi's coming over. They can't really finish off the Disruptor just yet. Taco. Oh! He just gets fingered, and I hear a zip 4 from the Storm Spirit. Doesn't find anybody. They're surrounded. They do have Zonite with the Solar Guardian at the ready. No Static Storm yet on Helix. That's something to look
The Nyx
out
has
for.
to be ready to cancel this Dawnbreaker ult though.
She's been around here, jump in, Helix, take a whole lot of damage. Where is the Solar Guardian? No mana on Zonite.
But also not worth it for a support at the same time.
Radiant's middle tower is
It's
under
true, bottom side, Raccoon takes a whole lot of damage, and there's gonna be a Reaper Sight right on top of G. The rough game gets even rougher.
Accident. It was an accident.
No reaction available there for G or for anyone, for that matter.
The Lion's gonna end up having more net worth than the Slayer at this rate. There's also another nice thing about having Lion and Storm Spirit on the same team. Like Lion and Pugna act as batteries for
Dire's middle tower is
the Storm
under
Spirit,
attack.
keeping them up and fighting for longer periods of time.
So far, Shane, what do you think Trident has to do to hold on bottom? Comes back, Radiance though on the Necrophos, no follow-up. What do you think Trident has to do to get any type of
Radiant's
momentum
bottom
back?
tower is under attack.
Dodge. They need to dodge. Necrophos has his Radiance timing. Like Abaddon's a very strong early game hero. You need to hit some kind. You need to dodge, and you need to hit some kind of synergistic timing with this team. So Morta going for the Mjolnir, maybe Mjolnir Pike at that point. Starter with BKB Blink. I think you really just have to play for that, and then the Dawnbreaker like
Smoke.
being able to fight the Nyx first.
Looks like they finally find something here on the side of Trident. TP's coming in, but that's gonna be a very dead Gubala. G. Much needed kill for his game. Solar Guardian though, top side. Yushal Miao gets engaged on AXBR, does not have his ultimate anymore. AXBR, oh, misses out on the dead shot. Can he run him down though? Glimpse back. That should secure the kill. Zonite picks up AXBR, and all of a sudden Trident. Signs of life.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Yeah, I mean, weird throws like this like happen all the time, right? Like the Nyx assassin is pushing out midwave because somebody has to, and he gets caught out, and because we've recognized, right, when Nyx is dead,
Oh,
Dawnbreaker
Nyx.
ult.
Nyx. Straight for Yushal Miao. No!
Once upon my work, and back
Gubala finds a freebie in the jungle.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Did the Nyx just get 2 levels from that? Holy crap!
Oh, Taco. He's not gonna be lucky either. Runs right into him. Taco falls down to Gachi. Another galvanized stack for that Storm Spirit. And after a good engagement topside, starting to lose heroes again. So essentially 2 for 2, if you think about it.
Yeah. Storm Spirit's game is so good that he's going for this Witchblade first, if I'm not mistaken. Is a Witchblade or an Orchid coming out?
Gonna Witchblade.
Zip zap.
Yeah.
We see you.
His game's so good, man.
Taco runs into Kabbalah. Stun, Mind Flare. Prevents anything else from happening. Link Dagger on Zonite. Do you agree with that?
Yeah. It matches up the timing with the starter, and if he gets Shard on Dawn, he can interact with the fights a lot better.
Nope.
I think you're really playing for because again, right? We mentioned that the Dawnbreaker ult is not a reliable fight entrance tool at this point. So
Oh.
because of the Nyx assassin. So
Also, Baron going for an Octarine core here. Lion,
I mean-
PPX,
Dire's
Spike
top
going
tower
up right
is
on
under
top of the
attack.
Naga Siren. Fear away on the Lion. They're gonna just ride surrounding Taco. But looks like they're gonna turn around onto Gubala. Finger of Death will take the kill onto Taco.
That's
1 for 1 so far, but they do have the glimpse at the ready. They're gonna try to fight this one up. There's gonna be a huge Static Storm coming out, but the Radiance of the Necrophos. This Static Storm is just a run away. I believe Solar Guardian was cancelled thanks to the Nyx Assassin.
Dire's top
Yeah.
tower is under attack.
This is what we're talking about. It's rough.
Rough is an
And-
understatement, but it ends up 1-for-1 in favor of Trident, surprisingly.
Dire's bottom
Numbers
tower
one.
is under attack.
I mean, Nyx Assassin, like, obviously worth more because he's winning. Yeah, you just need to play for this more to,
Dire's
like,
middle
to be able
tower
to
is under
participate in these
attack.
fights with, like, Dragonlance BKB.
Invisibility.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Here I am.
17
Yes,
minutes.
Storm, knowing that his game was going to not have to use the, not have to be against the range hero, did not have to go with the static slide talent, and went for the shock collar talent. And shock collar, like, is really impactful with, like, going Q, 1 point Q, 2 points E, and then going back for the W, because it ends up basically making the enemy take damage.
Mid lane,
the moment
Gubala gets to jump onto Taco, but might have bit off more than he can chew. The blink forward there from the line into the execute of the Reaper sight. It's gonna be 1-for-1 again. Raccoon's now dominating, gets another Reaper stack. But Gubala being the sacrificial lamb just to get that.
Dire's middle tower
Classic
is
Nyx
under
hero, right?
attack.
What can you do? Ooh, Dawnbreaker Desolator, I like that.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Lane. Blink forward from PPX. Almost catches out the Dawnbreaker. Not quite. Yushel Meow now with the Maelstrom. 18 minutes in, 15-6 in favor of AU Rejects. 10k gold lead for the side of AU Rejects. Mid lane, AXPR. Not gonna I won't get to glimpse him back. He does still have borrowed time. PPX also trying to help out the Abaddon. Abaddon not with any real damage, if I'm going to be honest, so still can't get anything going on the side of Trident.
I mean, Abaddon's Octarine core is actually, like, I'd say is like a very, very smart decision. It just gives you more of everything, and it synergizes well with your quick hitting facet. So this Midas is gonna go crazy. This is very much like you know that your hero's already good and exists as it is. So if you're able to make the hero more of what its identity already is instead of changing the identity of the hero, it's really good. So this is something that 33 does a lot on Tundra, if I'm not mistaken. For example, like his Doom simply existing is able to go like Midas, Octarine, like all of these greedy items, right? And this Abaddon is kind of thinking the same way. I exist, I don't need to have a Radiance, I just need to cast my spells, I need to get more farm. And yeah, his Midas accelerates, like the more things, the Octarine accelerates his W, his W popping more, gets more Midas.
PPX tried to get the D ward, gives the kill to G. That's a mega kill going by way of Slardar.
Yeah, I think this is the thing I was talking about, having synergizing blink timings on heroes. Obviously with Slaughter, either Slaughter or Dawnbreaker sliding first, ideally Slaughter, buying his shard right now, applying the minus armor without having to press his ultimate, and walking away into the Dawnbreaker queue, sets up for very, very easy and quick pickoffs for the side of...
Necrophos with BOT level 2 now, by the way.
Guy is insane. He just wants to be able to fight with his team anywhere. Essentially being like Necrophos, right? Like being the sole mobility hero. He just wants to be
Yushel
able...
Meow gets solo killed by the Nyx Assassin. Top side. Bad Day's gonna keep getting worse as PPX uses his finger, kills off G.
I don't know, man. That's rough. The Dawnbreaker response on 13 to answer the Storm Spirit first pick gets answered so neatly by 14-15 Lion and Nyx Assassin. So neatly.
"21 minutes.
Dire's
Gubala
top tower is under
snatches away the
attack.
Wisdom Rune.
Man, this Octarine Aghanim. Octarine Midas on Abaddon. If you look at the graphs of the net worth, this guy's net worth is just gonna go up like crazy.
And at the
Already
very
overtaking.
least, Mjolnir on
Dire's
Bertha,
top
I
tower is
guess.
under attack.
Mid lane, AXPR, gonna get jumped on here by Zonite. Here comes G as well. Core time will get popped here. They still have a glimpse at the ready.
Dire's top tower
Gonna
is
send him right
under
back.
attack.
Can they get this kill onto AXPR? Very important. Looks like in the backside, they're gonna find Yu Xiao Miao. They can't even get the kill onto AXPR. They're still fighting it up. They're leaving him to die. AXPR finally goes down, but here comes Kochi, gonna try to take down Helix. Missing out on the Starbreaker once again. Glimpse back. Not gonna find anything in the backside though. Raccoon and Gubala are causing havoc. TPing out. Can they get up? No, they cannot. Raccoon now on a triple kill, and the sun actually clips onto the Dawnbreaker. Gubala gets that one. Team wipe for the side of AU Rejects as they're currently dominating Trident.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Rough.
I mean, in the backside, the first one to die was Yu Xiao Miao, thanks to the Nyx. Again, the Nyx Assassin gets the initiation into the Necrophos BOT level 2. What can you do?
It's insane. They're basically Necrophos flipped the table on the Dawnbreaker and said, "No, I'm the Dawnbreaker now."
The better Dawnbreaker, because you can't cancel it unless you have like a glimpse at the ready, right?
Yeah. But it doesn't matter when it's literally just
Tower is under attack.
Nyx ult into Reaper side. What can you do?
Oh no. Nyx Assassin. Oh no. Blue Scepter
Okay.
onto Yu Xiao Miao. Use Pierce to fail.
Oh,
They're really trying to
beautiful
save
Yule
it.
Scepter. Beautiful Yule Scepter.
They tried saving the kill for the Reaper Scythe, but Heartstop Aurora actually killed him. Oh, fight keeps on going. They're gonna take down Gubala. Hold on. Do they have anything more for this one? Raccoon? He's still gonna try to fight this one up. Storm Spirit and the Lion are still in the area. Reaper Scythe just to cancel up the Disruptor. They're not gonna get the stack, but it looks like they will be getting the kill on the Disruptor. They're still sticking around for this one though. Ghost Shroud activated. Storm Spirit now jumping in onto this one. They don't actually have fun from the Siren. PPX is gonna get that kill. PPX is gonna go forward on top of Zonite. Zonite won't fall down to Raccoon again.
Dude, this is... It's so sad when Necrophos gets ahead, man. Like, unplayable. And then now he has a heart. There's literally no way to kill him. Like, I foresee... Unless he runs, like, into the enemy base alone versus 5 heroes, there's no way this guy dies anymore.
Dire's top tower is
So
under
Just split up the
one-sided
map.
so far.
Yeah. This Abaddon has Blink Shivas. Oh my days. Look at this, look at this. Focus on the Abaddon. Look how fast his W comes back up.
Okay, Fear back.
Look at this, look at this. Oh my god. Up again. Up again.
I'm getting a second win.
Looks like they can't really do anything against this Abaddon. He's all alone. Jump forward here from G. AXPR does have a borrowed time. Again, using the Aphotic Shield. And here comes the TP from the Necrophos. He doesn't have Reaper Sight. AXPR still fighting this one up. He's gonna try to dive into this one. Looks like Helix in the backside will be dying. The song comes out a little bit too late. The buyback here for the Disruptor. They want to try to keep this fight going, but they are forced to disengage. Static Storm is available for this next one. Dipping in. Yu Xiao Miao gets jumped on once again. They don't have Reaper Sight. Where did the Necro go? I think Necro does get cleansed back. There's gonna be a Sack Storm right on top of him. But do they have the damage? There's double stun. Here comes the Storm Spirit once again. AXPR Gachi. Double kill for the Storm Spirit. 3 for 0, technically speaking, with the buyback of the Disruptor.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
You thought you could tame
Dire's
the lion.
bottom tower has fallen.
Disruptor is stuck here, bro. Stuck between a rock and a hard place.
How did he get here?
He TP'd in and they just never found him. Raccoon, he is literally in tier 4 area. And they can't really
There's
do
nothing they
anything.
can do. Look. There's nothing they can do. This Necrophos hero, man. Like, once he's ahead, there's
Oh, Yu
literally
Xiao Miao. So be careful.
To hell with you.
Dire's bottom
Literally
Oh, jump
nothing.
forward, Yu Xiao Miao. Not long for this world. There's gonna be ulti coming in from the Dawnbreaker. Spec Carapace a little bit too late. Zonite comes in, but oh! Raccoon gets a kill on the Taco, and Taco was in the fountain.
bottom tower has fallen. Dire's bottom barracks are
Goodness
under attack.
gracious.
Call it, guys. Take a 15-minute break. Go next.
Dire's bottom barracks have fallen.
25k net worth lead. 26k net worth lead in 26 minutes. Yikers. The Lion, as predicted, now has more net worth than this other.
6 finger stacks as well.
And he has Fist of Death too, guys.
Oh, hold on, Lion. That's a lot of stacks. Sound I might have gone a bait in PPX. How is PPX still standing? PPX survives!
Radiant's
Abaddon.
top tower is under attack.
Abaddon, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Dire's middle
It's
tower
Abaddon.
has fallen.
Oh my
Dire's
goodness.
middle tower
Abaddon
is under
Necrophos.
attack.
Shield plus the heals coming out. Then you run out of damage
Tower is under
on
attack.
the side of
Oh,
Dire.
hold on. Zanite actually finally gets a kill onto
Dire's middle tower is
PPX.
under attack.
So small victory there, I guess.
Dire's
900
structures
gold
are fortified.
on a Lion. Gobala! He runs right into the loving arms of Yu Shao Miao. Can he get killed at the very least of the Gobala? Yes, he can. But here comes the Necrophos, a big, bad Necrophos. Looks like Gachi is gonna try to jump back into this one. No BKB available, but looks like Taco will be taking the fall. Yu Shao Miao forced to run the opposite direction. Can he try to TP out of this one? To be precise, just comes off cooldown at the right moment. Yet another death and yet another kill going in the pocket of Raccoon. 14-0 on this Necro.
Dire's middle tower has fallen. Dire's middle barracks are under attack. Dire's middle barracks have fallen. Dire's middle
Uraks
barracks have
falling
fallen.
28 minutes in. 36-11, 30k gold lead for AU Rejects. By the way, Storm Spirit and the Necrophos combined for 20-0. Necro is gonna go in. Hold on, Necrophos. He knows zero fear. They're gonna try to jump on top of the Necrophos on top of the Sack and Storm as well. They finally get the kill after the Necrophos, but it's only an assist. But at the very least, the Necrophos finally falls down. I might have caster cursed at him. Necrophos falls down. 14-1 now.
Dire's top tower
That
is
is a
under
lot of
attack.
net worth swinging over, and looks like the fight is still gonna keep on going. Gobala will fall down to G. 2 for none so
Dire's
far.
top tower is under attack.
Trident, they're still gonna try to fight this. At this point, it feels like an inevitability.
Dire's top
On
tower
Trident.
has fallen.
PPX, Finger of Death right on top of Felix. Stands 0 chance of survival. Top side, Yu Shao Miao. As well as G, gonna try to get the jump onto AXPR. He's gonna pop the borrowed time, but he's all alone. Oh, he actually is able to get the blink away. No way! Just can't find anything. Gachi can't get stunned up here, but here comes Yu Shao Miao. There's gonna be another stun on top of Gachi. Gachi does not have a BKB. Oh, he finally gets the BKB off. There's gonna be a Glimmer Cape right on top. There's gonna be a Song of the Siren as well to try to reset this fight. Yu Shao Miao pushing forward, does have Pierce the Veil. Blink forward from PPX. This is out to stun. There's the Hex though right on top of Yu Shao Miao. Yu Shao Miao is surrounded and now dead. Stuck around way too long for that fight. He could have TP'd out. Taco already used the Song of the Siren. It's just so impossible to kill this Abaddon at this point in time.
I shall repay in kind.
Dire's top tower is under
What's there left to
attack.
do? Blink forward here from AXPR. Helix into the Glimmer Cape. Slowly being ran down by the Abaddon. Will be able to get away with a slide. 15 seconds still until the Muerta comes back up. No Solar Guardian though for 20 more seconds. Blink forward here. PPX has to be careful. There's going to be a stun here from the Lion. Or from the Dawnbreaker, trying to get on top of the line. Then the sun coming out. PPX is still staying alive here. Can they get the kill? Zanite chains up. There's going to be a double stun. Zanite Storm coming out and hitting up the 3 heroes. But PPX is still alive. Still fighting. Helix gets Yolstad back down into the Reaper's sight. 0 chance of survival. Yu Shao Miao will be coming back into this one. There's gonna be a double stun there coming out from the Slaughter. But the chain stuns on top of Yu Shao Miao. Dead again. No buyback. AXPR is gonna blink into the fountain. Borrow time activates, but they call it. They had enough. GG.
He's dominating!
Domination from AU Rejects in the first game against Trident. absolute domination there. Necrophos had more kills than the entire team of Trident combined. 31 minutes, but let's be honest, it was already over a couple of minutes earlier. That in mind, we're gonna go into a little bit of a break before we get on with the series, but don't go anywhere, guys. A Rejects and Trident. Game 2 coming up in just a bit. Alright, welcome back everyone. Game number 2 between AU Rejects and Trident. Game number 1 going to AU Rejects, 31 minutes in, let's just say, dominating fashion. That is an understatement, but we're gonna be rolling with this one. Shane is currently getting dinner, so it's just gonna be me by my lonesome.
Radiant team
Looking at the
ban.
ban so far for Trident, Baron, Nature's Prophet, Tusk, Doom, First Pick Undying. AU Rejects on the other hand, they're gonna be banning out the Axe, the Dawnbreaker, the Morphling, the Co-op, and the Silencer. They're gonna be picking up the Dazzle.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
So Trident going for
Radiant
a
team
strong
pick.
support pick here, strong flex pick on the Undying. He rejects as well, going for a strong +5 on the Dazzle. Hopefully the side of Trident has a more solid lineup, more lane
10
dominators
seconds remaining.
compared to AU Rejects, because game number 1, it wasn't.
5 seconds
They honestly
remaining.
lost almost all the lanes except for top lane, but their pacing was just all over the place.
Dire team pick.
Trident bans out the Leshrac. They're gonna pick up the Pangolier.
I'm back. What I miss?
Oh, nothing much. Game 2 draft has now started, by the way, Shane.
Yes. Undying first piglet through. Traded for the Dazzle.
10
Sure.
seconds remaining.
It was Dazzle first, actually.
I mean,
5 seconds
yeah,
remaining.
it's these two super. Excuse me. Oh my god. Two super contested boss 5s, right? So you take the Dazzle first. You take the Undying back. Axe band, Silencer band.
Dire team
Morphling
pick.
Co-op.
Spirit Breaker.
Spirit Breaker.
I mean, I don't know what that interaction is. If he's rolling and Bara presses Q, which one gets cancelled? Or like,
10
do you
seconds
stop
remaining.
you take the stun, but you stop the roll? You know what I mean?
5
I
seconds
don't think
remaining.
you stop the roll, no?
No, but I mean you stop it for a second, right? It's a BKB bursting stun.
Radiant team pick.
Yeah, but
Monkey King.
you have
At
to
least the ult
actually...
for sure. At least the ult for sure, though.
Yeah, don't for sure, you stop it. But I don't think charge
Yeah, but that's like-
cancels roll per se. You know?
Okay, okay. For research, guys, I'm testing this. I'm testing this in demo.
Like, have fun with that one.
Bara, where's my
10
Bara?
seconds remaining.
Spirit Breaker.
5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Sky
Dude, yeah, the team pick is crazy. I love it.
Skywrath pick here on the side of Trident, while Monkey King gets picked up on the side of AU.
This Skyrath mage has become like, okay, BKB. I mean, Blade Mail does nothing to it. Like Blade Mail does
10
nothing to him
seconds
because of the
remaining.
insane spell lifesteal, or the like, yeah,
5
it's like that
seconds
facet,
remaining.
the shield of the Scion. It's like, it's insane, dude. It's insane. It's so stupid. Like the barrier, and then you become super unkillable at one point. Like the Skyrath mage. Pangolier.
Dire team pick.
Earth Spirit.
Oh, Earth Spirit. I'm pretty sure that's an Earth Spirit mid,
Dire
no?
team ban.
I think that's a specialty pick.
Lone Druid.
A rejects pick up Lone Druid though.
Radiant team ban. 10 seconds remaining.
Okay, Kian, we were both wrong.
5 seconds remaining.
What happens?
We're absolutely wrong. The ulti, if Bara ults rolling Pango, it will always stun the Spirit Breaker. But if the Spirit Breaker presses Q on the Pango roll, no matter what, he will never get stunned by it, and Pango's roll will stop. But in both circumstances, Pango roll will stop.
Oh.
That's so interesting.
Huh. Crazy concept, to say the least.
That's actually so, because you cut down like what?
10
Pango roll.
seconds remaining.
Pango roll goes from roll speed, roll duration, 10 seconds. And plus 2 seconds, 12 seconds at max level. But Bara stun is 2.1, and then bash, and then ulti is 1.5. So you cut down like 40% of Pango roll just by pressing your spells. Like, kinda impactful, no?
Doesn't that force you? Yeah, I mean, essentially, right? You have the Earth Spirit in the mid lane, I'm assuming. So Pangolier in the off lane, it doesn't hurt as much, right?
10 seconds
Earth Spirit in the mid lane? What makes you say that this Skywrath Mage is not mid and this Pangolier is off lane? Oh.
I mean, it could be You Shall Meow. I heard stories about You Shall Meow on the Earth Spirit
Radiant
mid.
team pick.
Okay. Maybe that's that. Most
Bat
likely
Rider.
that's that.
You think the Bat Rider's gonna... No way, right? Bat Rider shouldn't. In the offlane, right? Because I've seen people pick up Bat Rider mid.
Bat Rider 1, Monkey King 3, Lone Druid mid.
Remaining.
I'm not gonna let you draft.
It's a warrior.
Choose your hero.
Bro, we lost game 2. Of course you're not gonna let me draft again. I like. Wait, why is the Ursa? Okay, no. You Shall Meow is the
5
carry,
seconds
right? Yeah.
remaining.
Yeah, they're,
Sunlight
they're
mid. Sunlight mid,
interchangeable.
You Shall Meow, yeah. Helix,
I told you. Earth Spirit's gonna be
Pangolier 3, yeah.
Earth Spirit mid. Told you.
AXPR was the off lane. Rocco was the carry. Gachi's the mid. Okay, yeah, they're playing same roles. Yeah, this looks like pretty cookie cutter draft. The Ursa is a good answer to the Lone Druid and the Bat Rider. But my thing with Ursa in this game is that it, like, yes, it can buy Ags to counter the Bat Rider, but then like it's one Ursa. It's good. Ursa is good individually against all of their heroes, right? Buys Nullifier for Spirit Breaker, gets on top of Dazzle, has ways like can buy items to dispel and deal with the Dazzle. But then he's only really good against like 2 of them at a time. Like Ursa can fight 2 of them, but he can't fight like 5 of them. You know what I mean? So, which I mean, I guess is every hero in Dota, but yeah, I don't know. It really depends on how this mid goes, like this Lone Druid, because like what's more important, right? Like Lone Druid will take down this tier 1 tower because this Earth Spirit's going to roam and make impact. So I think this game really boils down to like the plays that the Earth Spirit makes when he's like running around after he hits a certain like or pre-6 at 6 or pre-6.
Prepare for battle.
All right.
But yeah, to answer your question about which draft I prefer more, I have to go with Trident this game because like they drafted for lane wins, and like they get online fast, like fast. Like we can talk about this Lone Druids timing and shit, right? But then
Dazzle.
they get online fast.
Oh no, Dazzle walks into
Oh man, they just
the
got some of
Trident
that first
Shredder.
blood
G
going
takes the
on.
first
No.
blood there. Very
So
different
much
from
more
team number
to
1.
come.
Anyways, let's introduce these two teams. So on the Radiant side, it's gonna be Trident, Zanite, Earth Spirit, You Shall Meow, Ursa, Taco, Undying, Helix, Skywrath, and G on the Pangolier. On the Dire side, A Rejects, PPX, Spirit Breaker, Gobala, Dazzle,
30 seconds to
AXPR,
battle.
Bat Rider, Gachi on the Lone Druid, Raccoon on the Monkey King. First blood, once again, going by way of G and the side of Trident. That's already a good sign. Very good sign for the side of Trident.
I wonder if it's Raccoon or Raycon, like Rakon.
Raccoon. Maybe I've been just butchering his pronunciation and I'm gonna...
I wonder, right? I wonder.
Who knows? Maybe I'll get corrected after this. You should hit me up
Enjoy
after.
yourself, but not too
Is it
Let's see, let's-
rock on, recon?
Let's interview.
Later, you get the people to interview.
Sorry?
You get the people to interview later. You type it
Sure.
out. So mid lone druid,
It's all coming together.
Kachi being on that mid lone. Thoughts and opinions on lone druid. I've been seeing lone druid in my pubs, but not necessarily in pro.
I am a lone druid enjoyer.
course you
I
are,
like
yeah.
the hero. Cause I like bears, you know.
Mm.
I'm a bear player. But so lone druid, like I mean, I'm sure all my viewers, all our viewers in this chat are like high MMR Giga Brains, right? Like 6A players. But lone druid doesn't actually win mid by killing you. Lone druid kills you slowly by making you not have last hits, so you can't even buy regen and sustain like the constant shit damage and harass, right?
Oh, top side
But-
Raccoon taking a whole lot of damage. Blood grenade as well. G gets yet another kill. Gubala can't do anything. Poison touch on top of Helix, but whoa.
Yeah, nice. This is a really nice turnaround, like in the draft. Like you're not just screwed over, like from the draft. So yeah, as I was saying, Lone Druid, my opinions, he like if we look at the last hit deny graph, like right now, we can see that the Earth Spirit like is able to deal with it right now because obviously he just presses spells to secure creeps and stuff. But this Lone Druid really will just pressure you out of lane by like, okay, like hit, deny your creep, hit, last hit creep, hit, deny your creep, and I'm really surprised that the Earth Spirit is able to keep up so far. Yeah, just by the constant
Bottom side.
spells.
Lots of damage coming out from the Batrider. Yushel actually pushes forward with the Earth Shock. It's gonna result into a death. 2 kills bottom side, and that is a rough lane, to say the least.
Yeah, I mean, Ursa into the Batrider is just always rough.
Here we go.
Decently even game though, I think,
Yours.
so far.
Yeah, 2 kills across the board. I mean, both offlaners doing pretty well. G with the first 2 kills, while for the side of AU Rejects, AXPR has been so steady so far in this series.
Yeah. I just hope this Batrider gets more last hits in this lane.
Set in stone.
Like that's one of the main issues, right? Like when you're playing as Batrider hero, you can go for these like kills and so much, but if your net worth suffers,
Oh, top. Kubala takes a lot of damage. On the strike will be preventing G from finishing off the Dazzle.
It's on my watch.
and on to denying everything.
Bottom, Chow Miao trying to get on top of AXPR. Good hits going in, AXPR. Has a lot of stacks on top of the Ursa, but both of them have to be careful. Taco still has that tombstone at the ready.
I mean, the Ursa stacks got reset. Like the.
Oh, tombstone dropped down. He's just dead. Wow.
Batrider.
In a blink of an eye.
Prevent
Taco Yushal Miao takes down
stars.
AXPR, so they get a revenge kill in that one.
Yeah, those
Upside.
zombies.
EP out there from G. Try to get the kill. Able to escape with his life at the very least.
This Earthshaker is playing mid really well, huh? Like I'd
Earthshaker?
expect at 4 minutes, Earth Spirit, sorry. I'd expect at 4 minutes this Earth Spirit should have like way less CS. Like the numbers should be like way lower. He's only like he has a lot of creeps up, and yeah, he's keeping up. I'm really surprised.
Upside. Oh, bottom side. Yushal Miao diving. He gets a kill. Will get traded out for his life. Top side Helix falls down to the Monkey King.
Isn't that
Back-
really good? Wait, isn't that really good? The Batrider is dead, no TP.
Oh. Wonderful, actually. Yeah, back-to-back deaths on the Batrider.
Huge awareness on the side of the Ursa actually for diving that. Like he now gets the lane freely, and the Barra can't do anything about it because again, let's not forget, Bad Rider may be a strong laner, but you're still against an Undying, right?
Yep.
With a strength hero and a universal hero in your lane, not easy. Yeah.
Paused there by Zonite.
Damn, this Bad Rider is 8 CS, man. 8. My stream wrong apparently. Too little delay or what?
Who knows?
I mean, this is 5 minutes. 5 minutes in the past, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How are you, Kian? Are you safe in this weather?
Yeah, it was actually kind of crazy, right? There's a tropical depression, right?
Yeah, it's just like Taft like giga flooded suddenly.
Really? Again?
Yeah.
I was surprised.
You-
I got woken up but at like 9 a.m. a while ago. I had to move my car to higher ground.
Set
Oh yeah.
I
Oh
go
yeah,
back-
because it's parked across the street, right? Or
Not across the street. It's in my house, right? And like,
yeah, in front of your house.
yeah, the flood goes down. Taco bottom side, by the way. Raccoon makes his rotation down over, but Chain Suns, Tombstone plays down. They're gonna clean that up easily. Bounty strike going on top of You Shall Meow. You Shall Meow tried to re-engage with the Tombstone still active, but almost died for
No
it
way.
technically.
No way. Yeah.
But yeah, the flood it flooded inside my house, but it wasn't as bad compared to before. You Shall Meow bottom side. Charge up. You're gonna try to kite around this one, but push back into the flames. AXPR. More than happy to take that one. Kyrath comes in too little too late. Topside G left all alone now, thanks to the rotation. He's gonna go back in on top of Kubala. Raccoon doesn't have the boundless strike, but should get the stacks. Juking, driving in the tree line. Still alive. G slowed down forever. Goodness gracious, Raccoon. So active here. TP from the Earth Spirit misses out. There's gonna be a charge coming through. Does have the magnetize at the ready. Drops it down, but he does not have any mana left in the tank. Do they have any wave to fight this one off? Charge coming through here from PPX. He will get the kill off the Zaunite, but there's gonna be a trade-off. But that's essentially 2 kills topside for the price of nothing, or 2 for 1. PPX getting ran down here by the Skyrath Mage, not quite there. Wait, oh, PPX, let's keep running. Oh, he gets off the bolt. Concussive shot lands, and meanwhile, elsewhere, Gubala falls down.
Oh man, this guy's dominating!
There's just action all over the map. Goodness gracious. The fight for the Wisdom Rune, AXPR. He's stuck on the high ground, but it's gonna be left to Raccoon to finish it off.
If they don't follow.
Something I want to bring up is that like we expected Lone Druid to win mid, right? Like obviously Trees picked, lane dominator, whatever, right? But there's 2 ways of answering it. The Earth Spirit needs to leave earlier and start doing shit around the map, right? Which he didn't get the power rune and he didn't do because he was happy trading farm, right? And then but then either that or like your heroes on Skyrath and Undying won't really come mid and threaten this guy either. Now this
Should
Lone
be
Druid
dead
is
here.
gonna run around. Yeah, this Lone Druid is now just gonna run around and fucking take all these tier 1 towers. It's crazy. Yeah. Expect your 1 top to fall very soon.
Not so fast, Morty, because he just mega
Bottom
killed.
side,
It's a mega
Raccoon.
kill now.
Yet another rotation from him. XPR gets yet another kill. Flaming Lasso now available, but TPing in right now. It's gonna be this Earth Spirit. Do they have the damage to take down You Shall Meow? No, they do not. Zaunite gets that kill. It looks like Raccoon might have bit off a little bit more than he can chew. Does have a boundless strike. Gets the HP back up. You Shall Meow. He's still fighting. He's gonna live.
I doubt your kin will weep for you.
Barely stays alive. Meanwhile, elsewhere, G finds yet another kill onto Gubala. So now the activity in this game starting to ramp up.
Okay. Can you show me his scoreline real quick? Lone Druid's like freaking unkillable, I think.
9 minutes in, 10 to 12. AU rejects holding a slight gold lead. Zanite has to be careful. No root. No first hit root. Earth Spirit will be able to get away. G top side has to be careful. There's gonna be charge coming through. He's gonna use a swashbuckle, but this Pangolier not gonna be long for this world.
I think with Earth Spirit, how it works now is that as long as you're in your role already, nothing can stop you.
Yeah, that is true. My bad. Phoenix, bottom side. Gonna get surrounded by 3 heroes. Gachi picks up yet another kill. He already now has a defuse.
Everywhere. This Bara's fucking everywhere, man.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh no.
Radiant's
You shall meow,
bottom tower
surrounded.
is under attack.
Gonna pop the ultimate. I don't want to try turning this one around though.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Maybe
Radiant structures are
it's hard to run into Bad Rider, right? Like unless you have like you, as we can see, right? On the side of Dire on AU rejects, like okay, what do you have? You have a super tanky Bara that stuns you forever. You have a Dazzle that you can't even kill because of this new ultimate shit, right? You have this Bad Rider who's crazy
Oh,
fast.
stun! The turnaround by Helix! You shall be out gets in! He gets his stacks off! Double kill for Raccoon!
Oh, own it.
Not enough.
Goodness gracious! Helix, I thought Helix was about to solo kill him for a second.
It's not enough. It's not enough.
Not
if,
enough.
If it was an enemy mid that like went in on you and then had no more mobility, like yeah, you probably kill him because you get the Shield of the Scion, if I'm not mistaken. That's the facet he has, right?
Yep.
But then yeah, it's rough. It's rough.
Now all of a sudden Trident, they had a decent start. But so far,
It's not
AU has
as bad. It wasn't as doomed. It's not as doomed as the first game, but this Ursa really suffered bottom. But like, let's take a second to look at Bat Rider having 22 last hits in the offlane, guys. Bat Rider 22 last hits in the offlane.
Radiant's middle tower is under
still up big.
attack.
That is
Fort
not
Networth.
okay.
Upside, looks like there's gonna be another fight. There's no tombs available. They're gonna try to turn around. DPX taking a whole lot of damage, will die. Zanite with the amplified damage rune. And Magnetize still going on top of the Monkey King. Monkey King just turns around and just whacks down Zanite. AXBR makes his rotation over here. Helix not gonna be long for this world. Gets a silence off, but he burns inside AXBR. The TP with the twin gate. G is able to escape that one, but 3 for 1 top again.
This is the problem, right? It's like even if Lone Druid's not in that fight, Ursa's also not in that fight, and they're 4 core. Like I mean the 4 players, the 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 4, 5 versus the opponent's 2, 3, 4, 5. It's just no way.
Radiant's top
Like-
tower has fallen.
Monkey King, like Lone Druid, they're so huge. Like
Bounty.
it's hard.
My patience is
Stacks found out as well here.
Is AU Rejects the higher MMR team, like higher rated MMR team?
I wouldn't know. I don't do research.
Okay.
Mid lane,
Let's lead it.
Taco. Gonna get chained up, can't even get off the tombstone. He's gonna die yet again. XPR gets yet another kill. G stuck around though. G has to be careful. They have a charge in 1 more second. Arcane Rune on him. He's gonna get stunned up here. They do have a lasso as well, but here comes You Shall Meow. Gachi kills him off somewhere else on Zanite. XPR trying to run away. G. Can they get the slow off? PPX, no lucky bash. He's gonna get the roll off here. Doesn't have any more mana left to do anything. The bounce around Dazzle should be falling down.
Oh, own it.
Twisted Shroud, stalling this one out. You Shall Meow. Can't get the kill out to Gobala. Gobala barely surviving, but finally gets that kill.
world is safe.
AXBR, he's gonna be using Firefly to fly over. Get away from that one. You take down the Pangolier and the Spirit Breaker does TP out 1 for 1. Gachi gets a kill on the Zonite, by the way. It's been rough so far.
You
Top
know
side.
this one time Ano did.
Oh, roll out. Wukong's command wasted. Charge will still come through. They still have another strike for this one. G is in the area. Magnetize does get dropped down. The kick away. Zanite drops the Magnetize to run away, but here comes the turnaround. Helix. There's a bolt going through. Taco dies elsewhere. Can they get the kill? They have a shallow grave there for the Monkey King. PPX still standing strong. Gets another two-man stun. G chained up. Double kill top side. Tombstone, or rather the Undying, falls elsewhere to the lone druid. And again, AU rejects. Outclassing Trident.
Shadow wave.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Radiant's now finish on the Monkey King.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are
It's been
fortified.
painful so far for the side of Trident. Here, walks forward here. Being 15 minutes in, all tier 1 tower is already dead. Gachi is continuing to expand his lead.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Lane, Taco gets charged, pops the flesh golem, but no clear follow up there. Mid lane, Gachi gets yet another kill. The roll forward though by Zanite. They want to try to turn this one around. They get the silence off. Can he get the chain stuns on top of the lone druid? Doesn't look like they can. But the Magnetize, it's still going. It's still going strong. G gets stunned up. There's gonna be a lasso on the backside on top of Helix. G can't do anything but watch his team die. He gets chained up, rooted. My goodness, Gachi with a triple.
It's your first time seeing a monster kill?
Middle tower is under attack.
Zero answer from Trident.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Yeah, normally you just want, like, the idea I'm imagining from Trident is that you want to use your 4 heroes to stall for Ursa's timing, right? Ursa has Blink Dagger now. It's like not bad timing at all, actually, considering how bad his lane went. But yeah, at this point, like, he should be able to start doing stuff to the Earth Spirit Bear, like the Lone Druid Bear. Because double overpower actually kills the Lone Druid Bear at this point. But I think the Lone Druid Bear already has like AC or Moonshard or something. What does the bear have?
Mjolnir, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, he went Diffusal MJ, okay.
Oh, elsewhere, Gubala falls down.
Now and forever.
Diffusal MJ. Yeah. Game slowed down.
Oh, top side, G. Getting ran down here. Do they have the help? Kick away. Good save. G stays alive. Zanite also able to roll away from that one. Helix. Oh boy. Gets Arteezied here. Stuck there for 30 more seconds.
Earth Spirit, come save me! Earth Spirit, kick me down!
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Akko gets charged. The real answer. The push forward there. You shall meow. 1v1 with Gachi's Bear. Gachi's Bear gets graved up. They take down Taco, however. Magnetize coming out as well. Can they get any type of kill? The chain roots. Not enough. You shall meow also falls down to Raccoon, and here comes G rolling forward here. There's gonna be the nether strike on top of G's charge as well. G not gonna be long for this world. Can he even get the kill on the bear? No, he cannot.
It's okay. No, it's not okay. I'm getting mad. I'm getting angry.
The bar is such an answer to the Pango. New knowledge unlocked. When I see Pango, I pick Vara. Okay.
Noted. BX once again charging forward. It's right on top of Taco. Mystic Flare goes out, but just tickles the bathroom at this point.
Bash! No bash! The classic Bara TP to base.
Zanite, push in, hold on. Zanite wants to do something, anything. Force a roll out. Tombstone does get dropped down. Yushal Miao trying to jump onto AXPR. AXPR will be falling down here. Dazzle gonna get jumped. Voltaco falls down to Gachi once again. Yushal Miao gonna pop the enrage to try to run away. Meanwhile, elsewhere, Zanite falls down to Gachi. Yushal Miao burning right now. The Radiant's able to walk away from that one, but G, he's not gonna be as lucky. He's gonna fall down to PPX. 3 dead. Yushal Miao able to TP away. They get the Batrider, but that's about it.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
This lone druids are going crazy.
Light.
Radiant's top barracks have fallen.
They need to wait 10 seconds. When Pango roll is up, then they can do stuff.
Gachi
Radiant's top
finishes off the top racks. They're gonna roll forwards. Oh. Charge forward. PPX. He just walks away. 3-man route there. Oh, Dazzle looks like he's gonna be left high and dry. TP
Goodbye,
straight
world.
up. Oh, very close to get the TP out of Gabala. Able to escape there.
Core team.
They're gonna try to keep chasing for this one on Zanite here, but doesn't look like they're gonna find anything more.
They should say Jet 2 holiday, man.
Helix. He walks up to the high ground, roll forward, Zanite. Lasso, chain, dead.
tower is under attack.
Charge forward now here on PPX. Here comes a Pangolier with a roll in, but the roll. The first time I've seen a roll get kited like this.
Dire's middle tower is
How do you even play against this one? Gee.
Bara.
dead.
Bara was such a good pick. Bara was such a good pick, guys.
This was over before it started.
Charitable of you.
Radiant's bottom tower is
The
under
voice line
attack.
spam. Can Lone Druid Bear pick up Wisdom Runes?
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Too sure.
Oh my god, it can!
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh
The
my
tower
god.
falls
Bottom
down.
tower has fallen.
You know, at the very least, I guess Trident has 3 more kills than the last game, right?
Yeah. I mean, they had somewhat of a game this time. That's for sure. Somewhat more of a game this time.
Roshan, 22 minutes in. Gonna be falling to the side of a rejects. That's gonna go to Bala gets the Aegis. Okay.
I mean, this is just BM, honestly, at this point. But at the same time, Dazzle having an Aegis is like really good because if he has 2 lives, then he has 2 ultimates. If he has 2 ultimates, then that means the rest of the team also basically has an Aegis, right? If you think about it that way.
Essentially, right? But huh, interesting. Let's see if that decision's gonna bite them back.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Shockwave.
Bottom side, Gotcha pushing forward here.
The enemy is near.
Simply walks away. Push forward there. G.
Radiant's middle tower is
Turn
under
around.
attack.
Bear. Gachi. He can't even kill off the bear. G just has no chance. There's gonna be a lasso as well. Goodness gracious, Tombstone will save him for now. Raccoon drops on Vuka's command. He's gonna get surrounded on the Ursa. Does not matter if he enrages or not. Double kill right now for Gachi as they're slowly running them down inside their own base. Zanite can try to get away from this one, barely able to. Yule Scepter saves him for now. They take down PPX, but there goes Raccoon with the boundless strike. Secures a kill onto Zanite. 4 for 1.
Radiant's
The bottom racks falls down now. They didn't even get the Aegis off the Dazzle. And G
Radiant's middle
had
tower
that
is
wonderful
under
start there in the
attack.
Pangolier early, but overall team play of AU Rejects just shuts him down essentially.
middle barracks are under attack. Radiant's middle barracks
4
have
minutes.
fallen.
Backside. Oh, Raccoon! He's gonna just jump on top of Helix. BKB activated. He's gonna try to run away. Meanwhile, G will get dragged back into his death. Another buyback. Can he get the kill on the Raccoon? There's gonna be yet another Shadow Grave Raccoon. He's fighting. He's basically doing it alone. Double kill for AXPR. A lasso back on the Undying. The beginning of the end, Yu Xiao Miao jumps into the heart and soul. AXPR gets a triple kill on the Batrider off lane. AXPR, how is he dodging everything? AXPR is just playing with them. Playing with his food. Raccoon, is he finally gonna take a death? Shadow Grave comes out again. They're not dying, no one's dying. They take down PPX, they take down AXP. But Yu Xiao Miao falls! Wukong commands get dropped! Yu Xiao Miao has had enough!
This death means nothing to me.
Domination again for AU Rejects! Putting everyone else on notice!
Love me one, love me kids, love me ducks, simple as.
Good grief! I don't know what else can be said about that one. Just straight up domination on the side of AU Rejects. I'm gonna see if we're gonna have a post-game interview here. Let's see if Shane can kidnap someone so we can get an interview with them. Is there anyone there for an interview, Shane?
Looking.
If there's no
Obviously,
one,
Zanite is out, obviously.
oh.
Then let me.
I mean, if there's none, it's fine. You don't have to interview people. All right, I'll make a business decision. I'm tired. No interview.
No interview.
All right, that's gonna wrap things up here. 2-0 victory for the side of AU Rejects against Trident. Let's go scour around the league. Let's see what's happening. So right now, Mayhem taking on 25% tax. Tomorrow, we're gonna be having Dawn Academy taking on BBC, casted by Mad Godfather, and we're also gonna be having Sarawak Sentinels taking on Fota, casted by me. Yeah, that's the schedule so far, and I think that's gonna wrap things up here. Anything you want to say, Shane, before we leave?
Thanks for having me. I don't know if the other channel is still ongoing.
Might be still.
The other games are still going. Oh, there's a game too. There's a game too for Mayhem versus 25% tax. I think this is Oz.
Yep.
Oz Inter.
All right. With that being said, we're gonna wrap things up tonight. Thank you, everybody.
Gachi interview. Gachi interview can.
I already said no interview.
Gachi interview can, bro.
You ask the questions then. You bring him in.
Okay. Dude, I'm gonna make a.
There. All right. You handle the interview. I'm gonna go to the CR.
Hello.
What's up?
Hello. One
Howdy,
second. Let
howdy.
me turn up your volume, huh?
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you're audible on Anno stream, but it's fine. Hello, Mr. Gachi,
Yeah.
welcome. Yes. How congrats on your win. I don't know what the script for this. Sorry, I'm not Anno. Congrats on your win. It was a really clean 2 games. May I just ask who was drafting for both games?
Jiren was drafting both games. Yanni Rekus picking me Storm Spirit. out of the blue.
Yeah, like I was so shocked about that Star Spirit. Like that was 8, right? 8 pick Star Spirit.
I think so.
Yeah, but yeah, like I mean, obviously, um, you guys showed your chops this game, and like I mean the skill really showed. You guys did have like really good team play, and like your map movements were all good. Um, do you so interview question I have is if you were to look back, what mistakes would you spot that like from your gameplay would you kind of like look back and laugh about right now?
Oh, look, game 2 was LD. I was trying to make a move on the Pango at one point, and I think I accidentally selected the Searing Signet on the neutral items with the hotkeys.
It's okay. I
I
mean,
can't.
you made it work, right? You bought a Maelstrom after, maybe Maelstrom and then it procs to the Searing Signet. Not so bad, right?
Yeah, it was pretty huge. I had it like unleashed as well from the tier 1 neutral,
Hey,
so it was very
nice,
powerful.
nice. All right. Kian, any questions?
No, I think Gachi actually. Any other teams you want to look out for? Excited to fight in this Premier Division?
Very excited. Well, for starters, I guess it's a bit of a shame that we lost the other sort of high MMR Oz stack that went to play C bracket instead.
Old and
Uh,
dad.
yeah, well,
Fury,
we feel
Fury.
like we got dodged a little bit there, so it's a bit disappointing for
Ooh,
us.
calling them out, huh?
But I'm looking forward to our match against Small Camp. White Glint, one of the strongest carries in the Australian scene.
Yes,
Matthew Dota.
white glint.
So that should be a fun one to look out for.
Uh-huh. Matino, Matino God.
Of course, of course.
All right. I think
And then like what something I want to ask us like I mean double duty as both captain and admin. Like, what do you think about the idea of Premier in general? Like as a Premier player yourself.
I mean, it's more or less the same sort of teams that you would see in the Oz upper division, so it doesn't make too much of a change for my experience.
For your personal experience, but yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, it was really more for the benefit of like some of the lower average MMR upper teams that were kind of struggling, but yeah. So yeah, I think that's everything.
Yep.
Um,
We're gonna wrap things up, and
thank
thank
you
you
very
for
much.
joining us, Gachi from AU Rejects, and that's gonna do things here for the stream. Thank you for supporting it, and we're gonna see you guys